Imagine shooting your final bullet
with your last bullet
forward, eyes locked on yours, his body soaking in the impact but never flinching. That's Rodtang Jitmuangnon, the Iron Man of Muay Thai, a storm
unfazed.
And warriors pause before stepping into the ring. He doesn't just fight, he absorbs, devastates, and conquers. And this is his story, a tale not just of skill or strength, but of spirit that refuses to break. In the blistering heat of Thailand. Far from flashing lights, poverty on July 20,
1997, in a small town in Thailand. His family was very poor,
but one of struggle and survival. At the age of 8, most kids are still chasing bugs or kicking soccer balls. Rodtang was learning how to throw elbows, how to take pain, and how to transform it into power. He began fighting to earn money for his family, and
was ready to tear everyone and everything up.
Local rings. The foundation was being laid for a legend, as he trained relentlessly. Battle after battle, Rodtang left his small town behind and set his eyes on the capital. Bangkok was no sanctuary, it was a coliseum. And Rodtang didn't come to survive there. He came to dominate. By 2013, still just a boy, he stepped into the world of professional Muay Thai. Fists raised, jaw set, ready to carve his place in history. In just a few short years, Rodtang had already left a trail of broken bodies and stunned veterans in his wake. He crushed top contenders, claimed prestigious titles, and earned a name whispered with reverence and fear alike, the Iron Man. Not just for his aggressive style, but for what seemed like an inhuman resistance to pain. He wasn't just winning, he was taking over. The throne of Muay Thai had a new king, and he wore it with fire in his eyes. But every king faces challengers. In 2018, standing between Rodtang and yet another title was a titan in his own right, Mongkol Patser Somai, the so-called Thai Tiger, a veteran with a brutal 19-fight. For his 20th victim, he got a storm. Instead, from the opening bell, Rodtang dismantled him. What was meant to be a clash turned into a message. No matter how seasoned, how fierce, or how confident his opponents were, they were prey in his kingdom. With the tiger slain, Rodtang pressed forward and captured another title, defeating Sergio Wilson in the tournament finals. Soon after, he entered the global spotlight in the prestigious One Championship, Muay Thai's elite proving ground. And even there, in that arena of world-class warriors, Rodtang didn't waver. He exploded into each bout like a bomb wrapped in skin, delivering some of the most savage, punishing performances the sport had ever seen. But while Rodtang terrorized the Muay Thai world, elsewhere in Asia, another warrior was making his own thunder. Tenshin Nasukawa, the Japanese phenom, that into performance art, who defeated legend ballet-like grace. Naturally, fans dreamed of a collision between the two. And in 2017, that dream came to life in Japan. Muay Thai's Iron King versus kickboxing's Golden Executioner, a battle of worlds. Their fight was nothing short of a cinematic war. From the opening bell, the two prodigies unleashed every ounce of fury they had. Rodtang, ever the aggressor, pushed the pace, taunted, baited, and demanded a brutal exchange. Tenshin answered with equal fire. Round after round, neither man bent. The crowd held their breath as the final bell rang, but it wasn't over. A draw was declared. By the rules, an extra round would decide it all. Rodtang stood ready, as if he could go 10 more, but after the final round ended, the judges gave the win to Tenshin. Many believed Rodtang deserved the victory, but the scorecards said otherwise. Rodtang returned home not as a winner, but as a wounded king. Yet it takes more than a controversial decision to break the Iron Man. Back in Thailand, waiting for new challenger, Jonathan Haggerty.
You see super leg coming in heavy
with speed, skill, and vengeance. He had only lost twice, both times to Rodtang's countrymen. Now he sought redemption by slaying the king himself. That ambition didn't last long. Rodtang shattered Haggerty's tooth early in the bout and never looked back. He absorbed the Brit's attacks like gusts of wind, then countered with thunder. Every shot landed with surgical cruelty. He drove Haggerty into the ropes, hunted him like a wolf, and made every exchange a reminder of why he sat on the throne. By the end, Haggerty didn't look like a general. He looked like a soldier.
First exchange where he went down low with the hook to the body, and then he's kept going after it, finding a hook. Haggerty's hard!
One Cambodian fighter entered the ring, smiling, a mask that quickly vanished after Rodtang's first combination. The poor man crumbled under the weight of Rodtang's fists and kicks, his legs shattered by low blows that felt like hammer strikes. The Iron Man didn't just beat him, he annihilated him, and yet, for all his violence, Rodtang remained grounded. By 2020, he was not only a global icon, but a hero. Lose themselves in success. Rodtang returned his family and poor neighbors. For all his power and glory, he never forgot where he came from. But peace is fleeting.
Neighbors. This fighter truly deserved respect.
Rodtang faced a Russian fighter with the strength and experience of a man who'd fought bears in Siberia, Tigir Kalilov. But even a man trained in harsh winters wasn't ready. For Rodtang's tropical fury, the Russian tried to trade blows. Rodtang ate them and asked for more. With his guard broken and his rhythm shattered, Kalilov was left exposed to the kind of punishment that only Rodtang could deliver. Another name, another victory. By 2022, Rodtang had been undefeated in
Rodtang is truly a
to prove in his own world, so he stepped into the challenge. Dimitri's Mighty Mouse Johnson, UFC legend and record holder
second and fourth rounds under MMA rules. No one knew how such a fight would end.
Alternating between Muay Thai and MMA. The first round under Muay Thai was all Rodtang. His pressure, his rhythm, his weapons, everything overwhelmed the MMA legend. But when the rules switched, so did the tide. Johnson used his grappling, and
Called the initiative.
Second round, now.
He was out of his element. He refused to quit, fought to the end, but the Iron Man eventually fell unconscious. Still, even in defeat, there was honor. Johnson's, and he fought without fear. That's what made him different. That's what made him immortal. Back in Muay Thai, his dominance continued untouched. He racked up 8 more wins in a row. Then came Edgar Tabarez.
His new challenge was Mexican Edgar Tabarez.
Tigers and generals before, a wolf didn't scare him. Tabarez was talented, disciplined, well prepared. He threw high kicks with sniper precision, worked angles, tried to exploit every gap, but he saw through Tabarez patterns, punished his repeated moves, and eventually dismantled. The challenger, like everyone before him, he defended his belt once again and pocketed $100,000 as a bonus. Rodtang isn't just a fighter, he's a force of nature, a symbol of heart forged in hardship. He's the rare athlete who's not only elite in skill, but honorable in character. A man who never needed to mock his rivals, because his fists spoke louder than words.
Stuff from the Thai athlete. Leg kicks, left hand, and down.
Go from here. Who is left to challenge him? Is there anyone brave or foolish enough to stand in front of this modern-day gladiator? Let us know what you think. Is Rodtang truly
Unfazed.
So, who? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this story, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more legendary fighter stories, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss the next round.